Welcome back to the Historical Immersion Project that apparently everybody hates the name Historical Immersion Project because everyone's been begging me. Please, sir, please, do not be immersed in history. Go against history. Go against the past and make your grandfather a saint. Every episode I get that comment about 1,000 times. Make Grandfather La Baguette a saint. So you know what I've done? That's right, I've made Grandfather La Baguette a saint. Brother La Baguette the Chaste. Saint. His character's been canonized as a true Christian. Christian opinion plus 100. When is that ever relevant? When is that ever relevant? What if they is it if they come back to life? I have no idea. Anyway, with that comes, of course, a fancy bloodline. The blood of Saint La Baguette, founded on the 11th of September 1149 when he died. 11th of September, close enough. 1149. I guess it was a few years ago. It doesn't matter too much. Maybe the Pope just canonized him. Who cares? More importantly, Saint La Baguette was known for his dedication to the defense of Christian relics, like that time he stole the seamless robes of Jesus H. Christ, and for his golden brown crust. There he is, Brother La Baguette. Hopefully everyone can stop complaining now. I did actually try and do it event-driven, but the issue is, I'll show you very, very quickly. If we try and run the event, it just goes Saint. Even typing in the correct event target there, which is, like, I've done that before as well. Tried running a whole bunch of different events. Anyway, it doesn't work. So, most of the point, Saint, an elaborate ceremony conducted by blah, 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 blah. So, there you go. He's now in the game. It's just a shame he couldn't have done it the legitimate way, and it's just a shame he didn't legitimately get it, seeing as he was one of the most pious characters we've ever played. Duke Toot II, I have a sneaking suspicion, actually might become a saint this time. 32, 2,800 piety, he's a crusader, he's zealous, he's diligent, he's a drunkard, which we can get rid of at some stage. I'm thinking we flip over to the theology focus. We've got 3 kids with the Queen of France. House Karling is secured for yet another generation. Let's go for theology. I think this dude can become a saint. And you know what else this dude needs? Go to the friggin' barbers, because he's got the face of a boot. Honestly, he looks like he's made of leather. Anything to cover up that horrendous chin. Or just face in general. Like the biggest beard you've got going. Thanks, pal. Nice. I'll take it. So we've got 2 bloodlines now. We've got, obviously, the blood of Brother La Baguette Karling, Saint La Baguette Karling, and Karl Karling as well. Carolingian blood and the blood of Saint La Baguette there. So that's pretty good. I actually never looked at the bloodline bonus here, so apparently it's gain more devotion in monastic societies. I suppose that suits him, seeing as he spent his entire life in the Benedictine Order. We ourselves are in the Benedictine Order. Something gain more. So how does that work? Do we... I have no idea how that works, to be honest with you. It just increases our monthly gain, maybe? Stewardship plus 10, diligent, zealous? I honestly don't know. Someone can explain that to me, if you actually know. Our wife, the Queen of France, has declared war on this person. I was going to say let's offer to join it, always forgetting that we're technically always part of it. Oh my god, our levy reinforcement rate is horrible. Where's all our levies come from? It's got to be Paris, right? No, it's really not. Somewhere. Oh god, they're just all low. Oh man, Hent has a ridiculous amount of levy size. Okay, fair enough. Rysel also has... Oh, crazy. So Paris is actually one of our weakest provinces, weird enough. Okay, fair enough. Why? Because we've actually spent a long time building this one up as well. Oh, looted? Paris drought, minus 30. Oh, shit. Drought, bright summer. Okay, so it's both a good thing and a bad thing. So I assume the drought is brought on by the bright summer, huh? Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Obviously, we'll just have to rely on our levy reinforcement. I was going to say we'll move our marshal over to somewhere relevant, but it doesn't really matter that much. Send it to Paris to try and cancel out that drought that apparently we've got going on here. Brother Male, I have no idea how to say his name. Is that Mael Kieran, the witch hunter? Proselytize, not necessary. I suppose we'll just send him off to go and improve relations with the Pope, because I would like this character to become a legitimate saint, so we can see HIP adds EMF enhanced or extended mechanics and flavor, I forget which one it is, which adds its own saint system outside of Holy Fury for whatever reason. I don't see why you would do that when it's in the base game, but there we go. Which means that we have a lot to see that you guys may have not seen before if you've not played HIP. And I've obviously not seen either, so this is more of a reason to do it. She's pregnant again. Oh god, even though we've taken the theology focus. Even though we're part of the Benedictine Order as well. So you guys have also been giving me some artifacts worth stealing. So obviously last episode we tried stealing a bunch of stuff. Pointed out the Nail of the True Cross is what we need. Crown of Thorns, that was one that was pointed out in the comments that I took a mental note of and apparently forgot, but then almost remembered. I can't remember what I've forgotten. Crown of... That was my impression of... Who says that? Is it Neville Longbottom? I have no idea. Who cares? Crown of Thorns, which is supposedly a very uncomfortable crown worn by Jesus. Belongs to this Greek dude. Shit, there it actually is. Diplomacy plus 1, same religion opinion plus 5. If we keep stacking resources, artifacts specifically, that give same religion opinion, we're going to be the most light man in Christian world. And honestly, that's great for 2 reasons. Number 1, And this is another comment I saw on last episode as well, which I thought was great. When we become King of France, swear fealty to the HRE. It's elective, isn't it? We just get elected and then overthrow it. That's obviously the best way to do that. That is genuinely the best way to do it. I've done that before in the past. It's worked very, very well. Now, with all of these artifacts given the same religion opinion, they're all Catholic, unsurprisingly. It's called the Holy Roman Empire, after all. We move in. Everybody likes us because we've got basically like Jesus' armory. We've got the armor of Jesus, the shield of Jesus, and the sword of Jesus, along with his fancy hat. Everybody loves us. And the bones of St. Peter as well, don't forget. We've got ourselves a saint, right? Everybody loves us, elects us because we're the most Christian man alive, and then, voila, all of our provinces are back under Karling control. Any questions? Many, many. How the hell are we going to pull that off? Well, that's a great question. We'll worry about that actually when we get there. What are we taking? Navarra? French Clermont Dax War. Which one? Jadzia or Ezri? No, we're just taking... Oh, it's in Aquitaine. Got it. Okay, fair enough. I would dedicate more time to reading the scriptures. That seems like a good plan. I want to get rid of drunkard as soon as possible, because that does not seem very Catholic at all. Although monks do like to brew beer. They did that a lot, huh? Jägermeister was a monk, right? Supposedly saw a deer with a cross between its horns and then dropped a bunch of spice into a vat. Explains why it tastes like shit. I can teach you, but I got to charge. Cigarette gains 10 gold. Wonderful. Some tech points there. Thank you very much. Again, get rid of greedy, get rid of drunkard. We can also potentially get rid of stressed as well with this, just by becoming closer to Jesus. Sacred texts illuminate us. Religious studies, given a permanent +1 learning, and then a temporary ancient wisdom for the next 3 years as well. It's pretty fantastic. Great character. 18 diplomacy, 28 martial, 21 stewardship, 17 intrigue, 22 fuck. Okay, fine, whatever. It's probably worth it right now. I can't be bothered to crunch numbers because they're never particularly accurate anyway, because you've got all these different things that aren't taken into account, all these different modifiers. Giselle. Giselle is a terrible name for 2019-based reasons. We're going to rename you to a very French name. You guys know I am fluent in French, so this time we are going to call her Avant-Garde, which means something, I'm sure. Okay, I actually don't know what avant-garde means. I've only ever heard it used to refer to, like, obscure metal. I assume, and obviously art as well, so I assume it's something along those lines. Avant-garde Karling will be trained in something avant-garde, perhaps. Let's go for a random one. Pride. Who would ever teach any child in CK2 in Pride? We will, because it's very avant-garde. Okay, I feel like we're going to win that. I don't think we really need to help out with that one, so we might as well keep our troops down to regenerate in case we actually need them, in case another vassal declares war. HRE swoops for us, something like that. When are we ever going to take back this crap as well? Oh shit, who's she defending against? She's, oh, still, yeah, suzerain to England, declaring war on that one, fine. The Knights of Malta. You guys said that this can happen with a lot of things. So if any island is donated to a holy order, so it can happen with a lot of the Greek islands too, apparently. This event fires, and they just basically have a whole holy island, which is what we can see here. There we go. That's kind of cool. Grandmaster Godfrey, the monk of the Knights of Malta. That's very, very cool. What a weird little side event there. Is that Holy Fury? Is that HIP? No one will ever know. Feel like I probably should have played Catholics in the base game CK2 before I dive into this one, so I'd actually know what the difference is. Oh. We've converted a province in Belgium to French. Don't tell them. They'd be very, very livid. I understand that's a point of contention. Count of Artois is doing what? What's he doing? Nothing against us. I really don't care in that case. We've got some prisoners as well, right? So let's banish Robert Belthune for 392 gold. Goodbye, my friend. Suiadi is, I assume, a vassal of a vassal. I actually want to see his fucking character page. Thank you. He's my vassal specifically, and honestly, he doesn't hate us too much. I'm going to let him out of prison, 72 opinion, and some cash out if it seems fair. Raoul also kind of likes us as well, so I'm going to release you from prison, my friend. I assume we can't. We could revoke titles, no much point. Ransom him, 70 gold. Good, 70 gold, and he still likes us. We're getting an absolute shit ton of gold this campaign. Like, just an honestly absurd amount of gold. I would build another castle in Paris or another city or something, but obviously there's not much point seeing as we can't hold it. Also takes a single day to build it, which is great. I'm going to go for more upgrades in the actual city of Paris, seeing as last time we built a castle, which obviously has given us access to a whole bunch more crap. Morale of armies plus 10%. Fantastic. Give me one of those right now. Prayer meditation. Oh my god, we get level 2 as well. Holy shit, fantastic news. Morale of armies, look at that. We are in seclusion. Fantastic. Guess we'll just wait and then we'll pick a new ambition. We're back. We lose the trait drunkard. Guaranteed. There we go. That's what we were after here. And 20% chance to get the trait temperate. Temperate would be nice. Nothing, but obviously there's more chance of grabbing that in the future. Good start. Okay, what do you want to do then? Have 5 children. Become a saint. Fuck it. Let's actually do it. Start now. Start at 33. By the time we're, 50, 60 and die at a ripe old age of 55. Then, there's a good chance, I think, of it happening. You have to basically become a paragon before you're likely to become beatified and canonized, you have to get the Paragon trait first. Or apparently Crusader has an impact on it as well. So because we've done that, or Martyr. Martyr is another big one. If you die defending the faith, it's a high chance you'll become a saint, essentially. So any of those would be great. Obviously, Martyr, not particularly great. I don't think anybody really wants to die a Martyr. Not particularly, anyway. Not in a legitimate way. So, you know, Crusader we've already got. Zealous we've got. I think we're on the lines to maybe founding. So there are different also types of saintly bloodline, which I didn't know. So there's like a warrior bloodline. There's it's called Defender of the Faith. We got the monastic bloodline. There's also a cultural one. There's lots of different ones basically. But I think it's a choice of like 5 or 6. Fingers crossed we get the martial one, because I think that would go quite nicely with our other 2 as well. It's sort of a culmination of both there. We can also get Keep 4. Man, it's expensive. We need build cost reduction now rather than anything else. 130 light infantry as well. It's pretty great. Fish import, what does it give? Tax income, fuck it. Let's just go for the cavalry for now. That's good upgrades. We got some really, really good upgrades there. Total levy 1,894, so we've actually just turned Paris into a powerhouse there. Because that was one of our weakest, it's now easily our strongest province. You are clearly not of the strongest, you are of the weakest, France. 5 faction supporters are prepared to overthrow our liege. No, I don't want you to do that. I could not join this even if I wanted to. No, because our wife is, we're clearly in a non-aggression pact with our wife. Please don't give anything else away, you shit. The conversion of, I'm assuming somewhere in Finland. Somewhere? Oh, God, careful, don't say that. I don't think they like being called Finnish. There we go. Sure, whatever. The Mona. Alright. I've learned that certain factions within Rambouillet work to undermine my rule. No, we're not. Should we please with our letter back? That seems fine. A letter? Do we not live in the same house? Pope's opinion increased? That seems good for becoming a saint. As you continue your quest for sainthood, there are those who compliment your extreme piety and dedication to the Catholic faith. Your name is constantly on the lips of priests. Well, it's better than something else, which I'm not going to say for the purposes of demonetization. A peculiar tradition. I'll support it. Thanks, Cardinal Pell. Very cool. Lose 40 gold. Whatever. Okay, who wants to become... Sewell, Comte of Vermandois. See that? I see the demonetization robots pick up on any of what I just said. Alright, collect taxes. Obviously, construction might not be bad. It's just build time. We need build cost, my dude. China, we need a dragon amulet. I might even forego stealing the Crown of Thorns or anything like that in favor of the dragon amulet, because I believe that's like a flat... Oh, yeah, Diplo range, preferably. What does that give? That is a build cost reduction, isn't it? Minus 10%. It's not massive, but it will add up if we're building a bunch of different buildings, obviously. But there is still the Holy Preppers out there. We're still trying to assemble our sort of Saint Homunculus, our Saint Frankenstein. We've got the bones of Saint Peter. We've got fingers of various saints. We want Jesus' foreskin to sort of put the cherry on the cake. Man, no one's ever said that before. Previously unsaid sentences include Holy Preppus. I was struggling to spell that then. Volkrat, Prince Bishop of Trient. Right, give me that. Oh, we still can't steal an artifact, really? Why? Oh, we've attempted to steal it in the past 5 years. Oh shit, we're still not off of cooldown, huh? Alright, fine. We can sort of hang around for a while, building some stuff, huh? 35 gold per month. We are the richest man in Paris. We actually might be making more money from the Queen, and I wouldn't even be surprised if we're making more money than the Queen at this stage. Yeah, we're making like 3 times our income. That's absolutely insane. The Grand Tournament. That is, I'm pretty sure, directly... That is from Game of Thrones. I was just about to say, that's a mountain fight in Loras Tyrell. And in fact, you can see like House Lannister, House Arryn there. A little bit stolen artwork, naughty. Grand Tournament. I will fight in the tournament. I have no interest in going lose straight brave. No, obviously we're going to go fight in this tournament. Personal combat of 125. We're going to fight for our wife's honor. Seriously, that's what you're spending the money on. You got 273 gold, my dude. We're making 3 times your balance and you're spending it on freaking tournaments. Fine, whatever. We'll win the gold, and then obviously we can reinvest it into Paris, so that seems like the most French thing you could do. We'll build the Eiffel Tower. After I told Azelma it was time to head... Azelma? Yeah, I think I got that right. It was time to head home. She looked at me with a grin on her face and told me to race her home, leave me to carry everything on my own. Making the trait playful, whatever, sure. She never seems to be grumpy. It will change. I love that event so much. There's nothing more that gets me than crushing the hopes of a child. Man, that's reinvigorating to some extent. With the onset war in France, the Grand Tournament will be cancelled. What a good use of gold. I shall ponder this more deeply. Jesus, take the wheel. Alright, open council positions, Marshal. I mean, we'll go for one of our Carolingian blood boys here. You know, not a dude with Carolingian blood, nor a guy who's affiliated with us via other gang-based means, but a dude. Gorthia the Destroyer is a fantastic name, I'd like to add. Gorthia the Destroyer. You sound like a reliable marshal. Fuck it. So train troops, because I doubt we're nearly at our levy reinforcement. No, we're not. We're not even halfway there yet. Alright, what else can we build then? We've got another 295 gold. Every time I look away, our treasury seems to have refilled, which is obviously great. That's sort of what you're after if you're a ruler, right? Grain farm gives levy size plus 5%. That's generally what I'm after right now, because I really do like some levy size. Ooh, heavy cavalry. Jousting list. So Frank's unique units are paladins, aren't they? You build them from the castle after age 3, so that seems like a pretty good idea. I might be completely wrong on that one, though. What have we got? Knight retinue, so they are knights, or you know, the superior paladins. Beta paladin, was it Chad paladin versus Virgin Knight? Can I create this retinue? Your maximum retinue cap has been breached after building nothing. What's our tech advances in military, then? 4, and we can't build a single thing? It's because we're only a duke, I guess. When we become king, then things will change. But for now, I guess we can build a chapel. That gives us 0.5 monthly party and temple vassal. That's actually pretty goddamn good, huh? Oh, man, we can build a couple of these. That seems like a good way to get the Pope on side. We'll also build a statue, so, you know, sort of cancelling each other out there. I feel energized. Very good. Statue 1, and then chapel 2, giving temple vassal opinion +6. That seems very, very good. Is that cumulative? Yeah, no, that is cumulative. I was going to say it's either 6 or 9 if the other one's additive. That's awesome. That's a hell of a lot. So the garrison will also give us retinue size, and we can build 2 levels of that as well. It's fairly expensive, though. Is it even worth going into a retinue? That is the real question. With your wealth, citation needed, it would not be difficult to build a Catholic church in Anjou, and the clergy would be very grateful. I'm sure they fucking would. I lose 216 gold. During my stay at court in Anjou, I wish I'd have never visited my treasury. Have mercy for the love of God. 36 gold per month, though, honestly. Look at that. It's almost immediately paid off. My God, we're a rich man. Seems as if I succeeded. Thank God. Right, Spy Master. Oh, Spy Master Amory, the Baron of Rambouillet. I think that's how you say that. I'm shipping him off to the Byzantines anyway, because obviously any tech points are... Oh, not the Byzantines anymore. I'm shipping him off to the HRE in Constantinople. A horrifying thought. The church wants to organize a play. Oh, my money, please. Is this the life of a good Christian? Constantly being bankrupt? I hate it. Excellent. Oh, 25 piety. That's so good. How long does it take to get to the path of sainthood? Oh my God, it's constantly firing. Compliment your martial prowess against the infidels as a true Catholic warrior, they say. That vent just fired twice in a row. How long till we become Paragon, though? What does it need? Is it random, based on X amount of time? My aunt. You guys were saying check if she had the Crusader Queen trait. She did not. None of them got that. I can only assume it's because they were crappy dukes, rather than actual... They didn't even have the bloodline that you get from, obviously, becoming a Crusader in the Holy Land. So, yeah, she just had Crusader. A little bit unfortunate. She was a Paragon, though. She could become... Brace yourselves. What do you think? Sainthood? Beatified? Oh no, women don't get to become saints. This is a Catholic church. What am I talking about? Excuse myself in prayer and meditation. Thank you. What are we going to get rid of this time? Maybe greedy. That would suck, because I'm kind of enjoying the taxes we got right now, to be honest with you. 100 piety. Well, that's obviously great. 20% chance of getting the trait temperate. Come on, do it. Nothing. Well, we're just going to keep going at that. Obviously, it's diligent or temperate. We've already got diligent, so just going to keep rolling the dice on that one. Waken before anyone notices, and this guy is grateful. Oh, what is this? Fish. Fresh fish. The finest red, orange, yellow, and green fish from the river. Fruits and vegetables. A day or two old. The clergy in Yarapen is not happy about the merchants setting up stores in the church squares, demanded to be forbidden. I mean, what would Jesus flip the table, didn't he, and lash the merchants, so I feel like we need to do the same thing as well. Sure, why not? Flip that table, Jesus. Blessed Oberto was still not my grandfather, so I couldn't give less of a shit. Get out of here. How much... Okay, this dude was actually very, very good in hindsight. Humble, diligent, temperate, content, zealous, charitable, just, gregarious, kind, erudite theologian. You know what? You convinced me. And he was also a mastermind theologian too. You know what? Fair enough. That dude deserves it. He makes our grandfather look like an absolute loser by comparison. He was good, don't get me... Oh, actually, no, he was really good, wasn't he? Yeah, I am a little bit annoyed. In hindsight, I was thinking, you know what? We didn't deserve it, so the game didn't give it to us. It is partially random. Oh my God, we've also got this one. Dedication to knowledge and learning. You are a true Catholic scholar. What aren't we these days? We're going to get it with this dude. Look, we're going to get it with this dude no matter what. Improved relation. I thought it was it again. Messenger station, supply limit +1. I really don't give a shit about that place. Ricel prospers. Good, good, good. And we've got more money to dump into the Paris fund. Really, at this stage, we're just trying to keep France together, keep the Rams together, buff up Paris as much as possible so that when we assume the throne of France, we're ready to go. Militia training ground 2, and it's not great. I mean, anything, again, I'm looking for levy size. Tax income +1 as well. You know what? That seems like a fairly good deal. That's a good deal. Merchant guild, sure. Tax income. Any taxes seem good as well. That's a very Catholic thing to do. Dear husband, support the crown. Sure, it's going to be my crown anyway, so why the hell wouldn't we? Now, there's another tournament. Rumours are of another tournament. Hey, there we go. This one actually succeeded. The grand tournament has finally arrived, but our records don't show from where. You ride into orcs... Oh, that word. Along with many other fighters and spectators, seeing merchants and curious peasants lining the streets in multitude. Queen Elodie can be seen in the stands applauding the warriors before her, who are apparently the Mountain and Loris Tyrell as we've been over. I will prepare for battle. I think we could win this one. What do we have? 135 martial. Personal combat. 135 martial would be ridiculous. While my primary focus has been the tournament, I always seem to bump into Euphrosyne, wherever I go. This malnourished, trusting woman, who's not that. Yeah, I'm not interested, honestly. Get out of here. It's a tournament run by our wife. I think it'd be pretty bad to go after another woman during. A saint in heaven. Another dude. I mean, he's okay. Stubborn. Legendary commander. Oh, shit. I want that one. That'd be cool. He wasn't even that good. Who are these saints you're putting up, Pope? My God. Every saint that's worse than my grandfather is a slap in the face. My daughter, apropos of nothing at all, has been beset by a high fever of several... Okay, cool. Cool for my... Oh, God, that's typhoid fever. God damn, that's health -3. She's doomed. She's absolutely doomed. Let her die. Honestly, survival of the fittest. Oh, God, successful treatment. Well, I'm sure she'll be fine. There's been a great deal of talk at the tournament and Constantine's beauty. Constance. And Constantine, of course, Constantine the Great, a beautiful man. From the moment she arrived, men have been falling over themselves to earn her favour. Appealing. Dull. Sounds about right. The husband is absolutely just perfect for her there. Look at that sad face coupled with that thing. Incredible. How lovely. I really don't give a shit about that too much. Although it's not triumphant, I was good enough to be declared second. That's pretty good. 250 prestige takes us over 5,000. 75 gold means that Paris... Was this dude won it? With his 87 personal... Oh, to be fair, Geoffrey the Boar. Oh, he's our courtier. We turn up from Paris. Conveniently, have you heard? Conveniently, the Queen's husband and main marshal won the tournament. That's a bit suspicious, despite the fact that they're... Oh, no, actually, this dude was the winner of it. He's not my marshal. He's also not a... Wait, is he? No, he's not. Okay, thank God. He truly deserves it. Thank you. Come to an end. Held a grand tournament. Everybody's happy. That'll help keep the round together a little bit more. What's going on here? Are they losing that land to France, hopefully? Who the fuck is this dude? Chased of Chalon. What is going on here? Attacking Sainthood the Unchased. So this dude. So they're trying to grab... Oh my God. Did you see his wife? Wow. That's gonna haunt me. In our path to sainthood, we must secure the package. Oh God, that was an accidentally great pun. The Holy Preppers, Jesus' foreskin itself. We're gonna do the whole smash and grab. Gauthier the Destroyer sounds like an absolutely fantastic person to take me on an adventure, go and steal Jesus' foreskin. Gauthier, join me. We have a favour. This character owes us a favour, the Queen of France. I wonder if we could force any laws through in her favour that she's too chicken to pass. That'd be interesting. Anyway, Puppet Master behind the scenes. I love playing that so much. Force my way in through the window. 76% chance of success because we have 28 martial. Our dude have 30 martial as well. So we're basically a tank at this stage. Rush them. 80% chance of success. Get out of the way. That's my foreskin now, pal. Split to cover more ground. That's actually the most effective one. Sure. Oh, shit. Lose the trait ambitious. We actually do want to lose ambitious, don't we? Because Jesus was not a big fan of that. I should make the attempt. Excellent. We actually grabbed it. And they're none the wiser. Holy Preppers removed from their treasury. Mine now. Obviously, I mean, if they get the notification, they'll probably know, but fingers crossed. Cover my core position. Did we lose straight ambitious? I guess we'll find out in a minute. It takes a while to fire, doesn't it? Come on, please. Seems I succeeded. Every time I see that, I think we're coming... Oh, God, we failed. We failed, but we didn't lose anything. It's okay. We didn't become a lunatic, didn't become possessed. Obviously, that would be terrible. Right, what's next on our list of things to steal? We've got... I'm getting rid of Voltaire now. Sorry, Volcrat. Get rid of Volcrat. What does he have? Finger of St. John. Yeah, you know what? That would also be pretty good to grab her. Finger of St. John. Oh, we might already have that. And if we steal it, I think it'll just be destroyed immediately. We already have that, so don't worry about that too much. You can get out of here. Robert de Bethune. Let's go for Crown of Thorns, naturally. Crown of Thorns. Thorns? Excuse me? Crown of... Maybe this dude has it? You have the Crown of Thorns? Crown of Lilies? Crown of Thorns. C-H-O... Fuck's... This game, it seriously drives me mad. We know who's got it. It's some random Byzantine dude, right? Some random Greek dude had it. Fuck's sake, I'm gonna have to try and find it again now. Maybe we have to... you have to be, like, very careful with the Crown of... This is 2 series in a row now I've had this problem. Oh, it might belong to Kiev. Okay. Crown of Thorns. Well, he clearly doesn't fucking have it. Seriously, the artifact finding system in this is horrendous. Like, it's actually just atrocious. Rare artifacts. Right. My religion group. See if we can dig it up here. I'll recognize the dude when I see him. So these are all the Christian rare artifacts, or all the Christian characters with rare artifacts, I should say. So random Greek dude. Right, I'll start from the bottom and I'll try and find it. Now that's interesting. The Pope has the nail of the true cross, but I think of all the people to steal from, the Pope is probably not on the list of people, seeing as we actually want to, you know, want to become... Oh, the King of England has one as well. Right, we'll grab that one. I actually couldn't find the dude who has the Crown of Thorns. We have to go and watch the video clip back and make a note of it for next episode so that we can try and find it. It's, honestly, we've been trying to do this in Dwemer series as well, looking for Orgdam's Coffer. Same problem. You type in the artifact precisely, can't find it, and then I went and manually looked for it and found it straight away. It's like, artifact finder, useless. Absolutely terrible. I mean, it's a character finder. Oh, also another point I thought. Why don't we just type in artifact and invite anybody who has artifacts to our court? Why not? Because there'll be a lot of people wanting to join us. We're a member of House Karling. We're a very, very powerful duke within France. You know, we're in line for the throne. People want to join us because there's potential greatness at hand. So all we do is we search literally everybody in the world within Diplo range, and we type in artifact, and then we say join court, yes, and then no. Oh, there's someone. Of course there would be. Glitterhoof, welcome to court, my friend. Well, I mean, the reason for doing this is they die, and then you inherit their stuff, because you're their lead, right? This was bringing up a load of people a minute ago, and now it's not bringing up friggin' anyone. These are all the people who want to join our court, right? I could just manually check. It does look like it's working, because I can't see any who have the artifact trait to denote that obviously they have an artifact. So it does seem to be working fine. What if we go join court any? Rare... artifact. Even if we have to bribe him, it's probably worth it, you know? And then sort by rank, so we get all the unlanded ones at the top. Yeah, there's a couple of people who want to join who have rare artifacts. This person actually has a friggin' nail of the... This person has some really great artifacts. No children, no living relatives. We invite her, she's 72, she dies, we get it. That's exactly how it works. It's just CK2 inheritance laws. Welcome aboard. This dude has the white stag, sure. It won't elude me for much longer. Send gift, invite to court. Welcome aboard. Who else we got? Anyone else want to join me? We could buy favors from them as well. Probably not worth it. Unless they've got something significantly great, like Liu calligraphy. Is that worth the 80 gold? Probably not. And then we could also just try regular artifacts as well, because some are good, but obviously not rare. So let's see what else we got here. So this dude has wormwood. Okay, that's completely irrelevant. Thank you. Never talked to me. All the glitter hoofs have so many glitter hoofs. What the hell? Have they increased the chance of those turning up or something? Very strange. Anyway, our first swath of artifact holders are turning up to court. The absolutely horrendous woman is going to be Martha the Hideous. Okay, beat me to it. She's going to be the one we need to keep a very close eye on, because when she dies, she's got some fantastic artifacts. If she dies, those come straight to us. Confessions of the Blessed Raynor II is terrible. But the Lance and the Nail of the True Cross, 10 out of 10. I would really like both of those. Obviously, the Nail of the True Cross being the primary one here. This dude wants to be Spy Master. Mayor Garganel claims that he would be a better Spy Master than Baron Amory. He's actually right. He's bang on. Gargamel, also a different dude. I was going to say the dude that taught us, but actually it's a different Frankish dude called Gargamel there. Congratulations, Gargamel of Creppy. You get to go on a pretty crappy adventure over to Constantinople. Let's hope you're not caught, otherwise that would be extremely crappy. What else we got going on here? I thought I was him immediately disappearing. That would have been so funny. The Comte of Artois, excellent vassal. Obviously very skilled as well. Welcome aboard, and let's just have him, I don't know, oversee construction. I mean, we've got enough gold to once again be blasting stuff in Paris. Fine, let's see what we can build here. Ah, my son is baptized by the Pope. Oh, that's pretty cool. He's an excellent student. Incredible. And this also fills in with our, or falls in line, I should say, with our other goal of becoming the most liked Christian man in the world. So we're immediately elected the Emperor of the HRE. Baptized by the Pope, Christian opinion +5, on top of all the artifacts. It's basically got +20 with all of the Christians. So that's going to be very, very cool. Discuss the Bible, that seems appropriate. Why the hell not? Sure, became close friends, and we focused on monastic studies. That seems very, very good. What's the harm? It's not as if we're doing anything unnatural. No. We obviously want to focus on our monastic studies and become a big old saint boy. And we can compose a book. 327 gold for a freaking book. Right in honor of God. That's, I mean, saints frequently wrote things down. They did a fair amount in the Bible, so why not follow in their footsteps? During the transfer of power, Duke Karling lost their Confessions of the Blessed Baron of II and the Nail of the True Cross. Great. She died of slow fever. Cool. We're also being sieged by Normandy as well. Normandy are also attacking us, so, well, specifically attacking the Queen of France. She's attacking them, specifically, because she's a friggin' idiot. Come on, get me in the war. before I crush the army, preferably, you big friggin' loser. Alright, I guess we'll fight the war for her, because this is the French reclaiming Normandy. That's a pretty big blow to Britain, huh? Oh, there we go. Duke Robert the Zealot, apparently. Nice. Let's merge our troops and just immediately go to war with this. This is just strengthening France, so of course we're going to do this one. Oh. To the great monastery at Cluny. Cluny Abbey. Sure, a wonderful opportunity. Let's head off, team. Sorry, the war's got to wait. May I see the library? Monks eat well. I've come here to pray. Getting the trait pious. We do want to be very pious. 20% chance of getting temperate? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Alright, third time's the charm. We actually got fairly lucky, all things considered. What else we got then? Greedy? Just got to get rid of greedy. I guess that'll be the next time we go into seclusion, will be to get rid of that. Obviously, we're not going to become a saint if we're known as a greedy man. So, I feel like we've earned enough gold as this character already. Even though we've only been playing as him for like 20 years, we've earned an absolute shit ton of cash. Oh no, you know, we've been playing as this guy for ages, haven't we? Because his father died untimely. Why has she got so much... Oh, because she's just lost a shit ton of battles. Things I do for France. Unbelievable. Right, sort this one down. We absolutely can. There we go. Alright, how we doing? Minus 43%. Let's take the other province in Normandy as well. She wants me to become her commander. I kind of like to lead my own armies because I feel like we'd be better at that, but fine. As long as she doesn't get us killed. We're actually going to have to leave this episode here. I haven't realised how far we've overran once again. I'm having a real good time playing a standard Catholic French Duke. Who'd have thunk it? It's very much not my style. Very much not my speed. I think it's a pretty good time. Obviously, it's restoring the underdog. That's this whole friggin' channel to a T, huh? Speaking of people to a T, and the T is short for thanks, I'm talking about the patrons. That's right. Big thanks to Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydogs, Studini, Tim Bragg, Laurus, Croesus, Vacuous Bacchus, Josh Lindeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pavas Presley, Suna Kirito, Conspiracy, Jimbo, Orcswolf, Facundo Vasquez, Tom Terry 18, Average Gamer 419, Escape, and Zazzy 7011. Thank you all for your support in the insanity levels on Patreon. It is much appreciated. Hope you guys are still enjoying the adventures of Duke Toot II. Looking forward to inheriting the Kingdom of France very, very soon, of course. And you know who else is going to inherit the Kingdom of France? That's right. You're all going to have to share, though. It might be pretty tight on that throne as well. Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Icy the Great, Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Ders, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, Euron DeVries, Haji Demar, Alpha Scuff, Duncan 217, Zephyr Douglas, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, Sir Death, Acero Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, and in person, John Holiday, and Zico. Thank you for your support.